And we are live.
All right, good evening, and welcome to Class 4B's The Book Thief discussion. I'm Spencer.
Jason, no, you're supposed to say your name.
Yeah, you're supposed to introduce yourself.
I'm Swamp.
I'm
Trevor.
Taylor.
Trevor.
All right, and we are reading The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak.
Zusak?
I don't know how his last name is pronounced.
Zusak.
All right, so a little introduction here. What do you guys think of the book?
Boring.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it. I wish we chose a different book, but you know what? It is what it is. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's how the bread unfolds.
All right. So, since Schwamp is sitting there, you ask the first question.
Okay.
Why is there a penny on your crumble?
Oh, I found it on the ground.
All right, now ask a question, please.
Okay. Why do we think Max wrote the story? Well, I don't think it was specifically for Lisa, but why do we think she wrote the story?
She wrote the story or he wrote it?
No, he wrote the story. Why do we think Max wrote the story?
I don't know. Maybe Max is in love with Liza or Lisa or whatever her name is. I call her Liza because that makes more sense.
Yeah, he's a Liza.
Max was the Jew, right?
Yeah, he's the Jew that
maybe,
comes to stay with them.
Yeah, maybe that's why, because like he's just like grateful. Maybe he is in love with them.
Yes, I just want to spare. I just want to stay.
All right, shut up, Taylor.
No.
Now answer the question, okay?
I don't think him and me or Taylor did that part.
He was grateful. He was grateful for where he was at, so he wrote a story.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to be to that part of the story yet. Just answer why you think.
Because he's grateful. Where you was at?
Because he's
I told
grateful.
you.
All right, you know my question. Yep. Why do you guys think Liza's mom abandoned her?
Because she's a Jew.
She's not.
She's
For
German.
She's
the greater cause of her living.
Maybe because they're too poor and he wanted her to have a better place to live. And they were in a bad position.
that wouldn't make much sense though, because like in the book it literally said abandon her.
Maybe they don't want her anymore. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't want to. They don't have enough
See, on page
support.
161, because I wrote this in my analysis. You could argue Liza Memminger had it easy. She did have it easy compared to Max Vandenberg. Certainly, her brother practically died in her arms, and her mother abandoned her.
Probably-
So, wrong answer.
Probably they just couldn't support her, or didn't want her. It was-
I don't know.
Get out! You're going on the train. Your brother's gonna die, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that's what was going through their heads.
I don't know. It's hard to say, like abandoned, because it is post World War II. There's a lot of problems that could have happened that she had to abandon.
It doesn't make much sense though, because I don't think women could fight in the military.
Women can't fight in the military. I mean, like because all the.
And why would she
I can't
have
be-
to abandon? Because
I
her
don't be-
mom,
I don't-
her mom
there's-
wouldn't have been.
There's a lot of there's a lot of problems that I don't know, like the German governments, like taxes and all. I don't know. There's a lot of problems going on in that time. It was World War II.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, T-Rad.
Trad.
Don't call me Trad.
Papa Rad.
There
Okay.
you go.
Papa Rad.
All right, Trevor.
It was relating to like why she abandoned,
Well, I think maybe she was abandoned because maybe like the town they were in got bombed or invaded.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I mean, like, why would that like have anything to do? Because if they were to like,
But they needed to get
Leave.
out of
They
that
were-
and
would've
leave
went
a safer
together.
part.
I don't know. It probably got bombed. They survived. And nowhere for them to live. So shoo. I don't.
Maybe her mom passed on like after they.
Maybe there could have been another potential bombing, so they,
Like, it
they just
doesn't-
left.
Maybe there was a wave too. I don't know. I don't know. It could have been a wave too, and there was more bombings coming, or the Germans were evacuating them.
that doesn't
It
make
was
much
a
sense.
war
Like,
zone.
why wouldn't they stick together?
Cause she didn't want her. I don't know. That's a hard question. We'll
Yeah.
probably find out farther in the book.
English. All
Probably
right,
towards the end.
all right, Trevor.
All right, now that we are
Done.
a little farther into the book, do you still have the same thoughts on what will happen in the end?
Yeah, I still think Liza was gonna get in a lot of trouble. Get like, I wouldn't say she might
I think
die,
she'll get
but
killed.
she'll probably get killed. Yeah.
Down to their knees, little girl.
Why are you speaking with a Russian accent? This book's in German.
I don't know. I don't know what German sounds like.
Wrong.
Yes, very good.
I think like Spencer said, toward the end of the book, she's
Get
gonna get
executed.
well, I wouldn't say executed, but she might get in trouble, and that they might find the Jew that's in kid.
Well, I mean, they could get executed for that.
Well, yeah, that's
There's a
big
big
trouble.
punishment for keeping
Yeah.
a Jew in your
Yeah,
house.
it's called inevitable death.
I didn't remember what
Yeah,
it
so
was.
maybe instead of getting caught stealing books, maybe the family might get caught for hiding the Jew in the basement.
I don't know if they'll spare. Do they spare children?
No,
Anything that
no.
means.
any Jew,
They did
any
not
Jew,
care.
they did not care.
I was thinking that they would like execute the family besides the child. You raise
No,
into
they
a
execute
soldier.
anybody.
No, just the nuts.
That's how BG. All right, Taylor, your turn.
All right. What was your thought about Liza's, or at least I can't say her name, mom, to be mad at her for using a little of the money to send her letters? I think it was wrong. But she used some of the money. And then she got mad.
Can you repeat the question?
What was your thought on, the character's mom to be mad at her for using little of the money to send her letters to her, like mom and all that, in part of the story? She had beat her with a wooden spoon.
Because maybe she could have used the money to, I don't know, buy herself out of something if she got caught,
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure.
or whatever else she had.
I don't know. Great question, Taylor. Great question.
Do you not know what part of the story it's in?
No, I only read like page 200.
It's literally in like page like 100 or like 80 or something. I don't remember. In your book.
I read page 200 and I didn't see none of that. She would never go for
That was-
Oh, yeah, it was it.
Where'd you find it? Oh, it's in Dead Letters, page 99.
Yeah.
It says 3 days later, playing. Some of the money is missing. Mom counted the money. Fourth of Liza to the stove. It was warm cooking. What happened?
Ouch.
She lied. She counted. I spent it, Mom. And then, she came at her with a wind spin and just smacked her with it because she spent some of it. Do you know what part of the story I'm saying then? You think it was
Wait,
wrong?
was this like a flashback?
No, this
There
happened
was like,
because she became the person. She started working, like taking the bag of money, and she used some of the send her letters that she wrote to her parents and all that. Did you read page 99?
I did read it. I did read the page 200. I just don't remember that part of it.
I'm just saying you think it's wrong that her parents got mad because she spent some of the money for her letters.
No, I mean, like, in a way, I mean, like, personally, I feel that maybe, like, Liesel's mom was trying to, like, get out of something, and she didn't want to put Liesel in danger, so she,
Maybe she didn't know about it.
yeah, and,
Maybe.
like, sending them letters, like, kind of, like, gave her away or something.
I feel like there's something that her mom maybe be hiding that she's trying to pay off.
I don't know, that's
know.
also an idea.
Tables are turned. I don't know.
All right, Sean.
Back to you.
This isn't one of the questions, but why are there dominoes? Like, why do we think what do we think the dominoes on the cover have to do with the story? I just thought of this question.
Well, doesn't
Good
it
job.
show someone like tipping the dominoes or going to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Maybe-
just kind of strange because
Maybe there's a hint like something to do with the dominoes tipping over. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like one thing leads to another.
Yeah.
It's kind of all
Yeah.
just a chain reaction. Like, say, like, she starts at the beginning, like, where she does, like, where she steals her first book, and then it just progressively keeps going.
And it keeps like falling
And
over.
eventually, at the end, it'll just, like,
It'll
have,
end.
like, yeah.
It'll stop
end and,
falling.
like,
And
it'll
then
just, like,
She gets smacked in the face by
domino. All
domino flies across the room.
that's where the cover comes from.
right. Why do you think?
out of the window?
Why do you think the group would have been loyal to Arthur Berg? Yeah,
I don't even know
I
who
gotta
Arthur
find the
Berg
page
is.
it was on. I think it was too hard.
I don't remember reading about Arthur.
Yeah, they like had like something.
I only got to page 180. So, but
I remember reading it last night. I don't remember the page it was on though.
there's pictures right
There's-
there. You say 200? There's a circle apparently.
No.
What page did you say?
Yeah, but yeah, like on page 61, like to
On what?
161.
that was like
Ian, you were
I don't see anything about
past
Arthur
that.
Berg.
page 161. Or well, no.
You mean
Arthur-
Max?
You mean
Vandenberg?
Trickster?
No, Arthur Berg around here somewhere.
I'll find them.
I read something.
Please excuse an interruption. Would Ryan McDonald report to the office, please?
What did you say his name was? Arthur?
Arthur Berg.
I have an Arthur. Arthur couldn't be hold back his approval. What did you steal this from? Fruity answer, Otto Stern. Arthur Berg stated as they made it outside. This is page like 163. There's an Arthur on it in the middle.
I remember reading about
Oh,
it.
here it is. As tempting it was to
Yeah, I
keep
remember reading
victory
that. Yeah,
themselves,
that's
they
what
were
it was.
overpowered by a sense of loyalty to Arthur Berg.
Yeah. Why do you guys think they were loyal to?
Well, could you read that again?
Didn't he steal stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
I think maybe it's because they stole stuff that they were in need for. Because, like, it says to prove their worth, extended to thievery. I don't know what that means. They took potatoes from one farm, onions from another. The biggest victory, however, witnessed
Oh,
earlier.
Arthur Berg is the leader of the
He stole
gang
food.
that steals
Yeah, he stole.
like the fruit.
So yeah,
and
he stole
whatnot.
food that
apples.
helped
Yeah.
feed the people. That's what I was. Yeah.
So if they didn't stay loyal,
They don't get food.
yeah, they
They
don't.
don't get fed.
Yeah.
Die.
All right, Trevor.
I am Jack.
Shut up.
What's our next question?
When do you think the book thief will be caught, and what do you think will happen?
Like we
Can
already
you
went
ask
over,
that question?
we already went over that. Like with
Yeah,
I was
someone.
pretty sure that was the first question.
With the
asked.
book. Wait.
Oh no! What are your thoughts?
Oh,
Oh,
what are your
yeah, it's
thoughts?
oh, okay.
I don't know.
What
I
like?
feel-
What
I
do you
was-
think will happen? At the
She
end?
basically like this is just an idea. Maybe the book thief won't get caught, and maybe she like
Escape.
escapes. But I mean, like I don't know.
I
'Cause,
think.
I mean, that would kind of be a janky way to end the book.
I mean,
no
yeah.
cap.
Well, I mean, I do think maybe the whole family gets caught, but she's in somewhere else in the story, and she came back maybe with her family gone.
Yeah, maybe.
Everything just tossed and turned.
Or maybe like they do catch her, but like
I don't know. I think she might escape from it.
I feel like she'll honestly tell somebody about it, and like
Mm.
she'll end up like crossing
I don't.
somebody,
I feel like there'll be a
and
second
then they'll like narc on her.
like Anne Frank.
And then you die.
I feel like there'd be a second choice that will happen in this book. Two options of how her fate would be.
What do you think they are?
Maybe she'll die from it, or she'll escape.
Life or death.
Life or death. It is book thievery in this time with Jewish books, or
Maybe she gets caught stealing one of the books from the officer's house.
or maybe she got caught because she stole like a really secret important book, like maybe something about concentration camp or something. I don't know.
the book from
Something
the fire.
big.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the books from the fire
I don't
is
think
a cover up.
I don't think the book from the fire had anything to do.
No, I mean like in the future, like or maybe they try
Oh.
to put a book in there with the Jewish books to cover up something.
Well, I mean, the book she took was a Jewish book.
Yeah,
They took every Jewish book in Germany at that time.
but
and burned it.
I know that, but I mean like maybe there's a secret book that they wanted to get rid of, and they put it in the middle of the pile, so because no one would look through Jewish stuff since it's illegal. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
mean, I'm pretty. Yeah, like one part is like in the book. It said like only like the corners and stuff were a bit charred. That was about it.
Yeah.
The book was
So I
still
mean,
in good
a
condition.
book. Their book could have been on like the outside part of the
That was kind of what I figured when I read it.
or maybe there's some kind of material somehow that protected it. I don't know. It's old books. Is that it?
No, we should
I mean-
each have.
No, I mean no.
Oh,
I
that
mean the
question? Oh, yeah.
okay.
I thought you meant like all
Yay.
together.
I was like, oh.
Is it? May I go ask
Very
question
small.
now? I didn't ask another question.
Okay.
I didn't ask another question, man.
Why do we think Liesel is stealing?
Maybe.
Because she needs books.
Well, like no, like
She
why
likes
do we
the
think
passion
she's?
of it.
Well, no. To be more specific, why
Oh.
do you think she's stealing the apples? Like, why do you think she joined the stealing gang?
Maybe to help,
Maybe because
To
like
live.
help feed the other people.
maybe I kind of feel like that maybe she joined it because like she was already stealing stuff, so she might.
Maybe
as well
she
just
liked
get,
the feeling of stealing.
Yeah.
And also,
She
it's a
just-
good cause, helping her own kind.
Yeah.
She just likes the rush. Be like, I like that.
Yeah. Could be.
I don't know. Because there is an adrenaline rush sometimes when you steal something. Not saying I stole something. Is that it for that question?
You have anything to add on to it?
Yeah.
I think maybe she's stealing for maybe to get some extra food for her family or maybe for Max.
Money.
Well, yeah, because
Because I know it said in the book that they didn't have a lot of.
yeah, because
And they're selling cigarettes to get stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't have a lot of food on hand, especially with Max. So
Mhm.
I think that they.
Adding.
because
Yes, I think that he was.
Mr. and
She
Mrs.
was stealing
Huberman.
it for him.
Yeah.
Because also, maybe they weren't wealthy enough to take care of a child, but
Yeah.
they think they could have done it.
Well,
Because if they had the brother did survive, they'd probably be even more poor. Because
well,
they're trying to.
if like earlier in the story, it said that Mr. Huberman didn't rarely had a job. What he would do is, it said he was an artist and he played the accordion for people.
I know that. I know the accordion or accordion.
Accordion.
I can't say
Accordion.
things right today. Leave it there.
And what and Mrs. Huberman was like, she washes people's clothes for him.
Yeah, you don't get paid that much.
Yeah,
Especially since she just lost the
Still
mayor.
Lost the mayor.
Yeah, the mayor was their last.
Because now Hitler's taking everything over.
Yeah, but the mayor was their last person, and he said that he wasn't gonna that you should prepare for hard times. So to not look like a hypocrite, he stopped the service with the Hubermans. That's when Hazel got mad, or
Yeah.
Liesel, not Hazel, Liesel.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of other things that women can do, though.
Yeah.
Ain't there more opportunities for women to make money at
but
this
I mean
time?
that's kind of like what she had been doing. That was her job, and she was fine with it, no matter how much she hated it.
Because there's not much you could have done.
Yeah.
There's not that much hard work to it. You know?
Yeah, is that it for that question?
No.
All right. What do you guys think Liesel felt about Max Vandenberg?
Didn't mind her. Or him, or whatever. I forgot who he was for a second.
She thinks that there's like something mysterious about him.
He's hiding something.
Fish.
Yeah. He might have kind of a dark path, or well, not a dark, but just
Hiding
a,
from something.
yeah, hiding from
Trying
something.
to start to do
A
something new.
shady past.
Or like he might have something to do with Hitler because like
Because he
said-
could be the most wanted
Yeah.
person at the moment.
Yeah, because he said that
He could have started assassinating
Max
Hitler.
Vandenberg was into fighting and whatnot, and
Mhm.
every time he had the dream of Hitler coming down and them boxing, maybe he has some type of, I wouldn't say relation, but somehow he might know Hitler somehow.
Maybe he tried executing Hitler and he's running from it. They're trying to assassinate him.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of people that did try to assassinate Hitler too.
yeah, there could have been an
Didn't
assassin.
we come close? The war?
I don't think so.
I feel like we
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah. What was that kind of question? What was that answer?
I don't know.
It was
Logical.
good. Yeah,
I wasn't there.
I'm
Well, the
an
man,
old man stuck in a boy's body. Yeah.
the man killed himself. I think it's fine.
There's conspiracies that he
The man is
actually-
dead.
They stuffed
Okay,
him in a vent.
the man is dead.
There
They
are-
stuffed him in a
There
vent.
are theories that he escaped
He escaped
through
stuff
underground
man.
tunnels and went out through Argentina.
Well, there
All right,
was
Schwab.
his best man
Okay, you
was
said
staying.
April 30th, 1945.
Yeah, they
the
s-
man is dead.
No, but they said
You know,
killed
his
himself.
best man stayed, didn't he? And watched him kill himself. Maybe stuff him in the vent for him.
they.
Damn Hitler, you're so
Get in
fat.
there.
You're fat, Hitler.
No, but have you ever seen that show?
Sorry,
Finding
you.
Hitler
Sorry,
or whatever?
Lifey, you can't
There are
stay. You're too
theories
fat.
that he
You're speaking in
escaped.
Russian.
There are
Try to-
theories
Sorry,
that
you're too
he
fat, you
didn't
can't
actually
stay.
kill himself. He faked his death and then escaped and
There's a
went
lot
down
of
to
theories that
Argentina.
either he shot himself or
The
he
man's
took a pill.
dead.
Well, he
The man
poisoned
is-
himself.
Actually,
All right, so basically, what happened was, all right, it was in the cellar,
and he shot himself.
and he deaded himself. The end.
Russian pistol.
Shut up.
Okay, Papa Rad.
All right, Trevor, ask the question.
Please.
Hitler.
We're gonna fail this. I hate all of you for it.
All right. If the book thief and the other people didn't steal books and whatever else, what do you think they would be doing with their time and lives?
Honestly, I feel
repeat
like
that?
I feel like they wouldn't do anything.
Well,
I mean, because Liesel didn't do much anyway. She didn't know how
Yeah,
to
that
read.
wouldn't really affect them anyway.
maybe
read or
Liza will
write
be writing
until-
a book.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I think
Liesel couldn't read or write until
I
she
think
started stealing
if-
the books.
I think if this part, if they didn't steal books and all that,
Well, no, because
just-
she got the Gravediggers book and then they started. Hans
She
started
stole the book.
if she didn't
Well, it
steal,
wasn't stealing because it fell out of the pocket. And she just picked up. She went over and picked it
either
up.
she
But
could,
still
if she,
stealing.
if she didn't bother to pick it up, the only difference in the story is that she wouldn't have the passion to read or write.
Yeah.
It would just be.
Yeah,
Not-
she just like
not
sneaks
juicy.
into their house. Yo, I'm gonna borrow this.
And I'm gonna bring it back and like never. Bye bye.
Yeah, that's what she did with the Gravedigger's Handbook. She's like, all right, I'll bring it back in a little bit. Far.
Killed himself by a gunshot in 1945.
I told you, man's
He
dead.
committed die
He's dead.
Okay,
with him by taking
Move on.
cyanide too.
Move on from it.
let's just
Ask
move
your
on.
question.
I want to headbutt you.
He
right
took
now.
cyanide.
Ask a question.
Okay. What do you like about this book and why don't you like it? What different book would you pick if you could?
The Hate You Give. This book sucks. I hate it. Not even gonna lie.
Thank you for
think you
tuning
just
in to Total
offended
Drama
many
Island.
people.
That was a great show.
What
Honestly,
Total Drama
I feel like if we had more juicy parts and more
Probably be a lot. more easier.
exploding,
Yeah.
like something more like, interesting about the book, more like, what's the word? More parts colliding, more like action, like controversy. I can't think of the word. Collision or something. I don't know. I forgot the
Yeah,
word.
sure.
Yeah, I think the book would be better.
I mean,
More details instead of plain.
I mean,
On the steel
as
book.
as it says, this book was the extraordinary New York Times #1 bestseller.
My ass. No, not.
I mean,
I don't agree.
I feel like it could be a good
Fifth
book,
top
but
seller.
honestly,
It's not number
I'm
5.
just not feeling it. Like,
just
I
don't-
do not like it at all. It's
He died by poison only.
it's like the color beige. You don't know why it exists. We can go back. Oh, dude, she emailed me right as I checked. Hokey.
Okie. But done with that question. I have another one if I can ask again.
Do it.
Okay, how do you how we asked about what was your favorite character last discussion.
Yeah.
How do you still have that favorite? Is that person still your favorite, and how do you feel about the characters that are in the story?
I'd probably still Liesel because I mean that's like the main character of the book. She's the one like who we like learned about the most, and
I still love the dad though.
so far probably the most. Which one? Hans or the communist one?
The one from the start, the
Hans
Hans.
Huberman.
I just like how he sits there and winks every time something happens. He's like, we always like it's always him rolling a cigarette and then he's just winking. You stop playing that on the piano. He's like this. Hey, give me a minute. I don't know. I just think it's funny.
All right. You guys got any more questions?
I don't.
All right. Now we have to debrief.
Okay. So we just going over them what we discussed then.
Like basically, like honestly, I feel like this discussion could have went a lot better, but Taylor's being
Shut up.
stupid.
Goober.
Shut up, noob.
Banned for 2 weeks.
Ratatouille.
Banned for 2
He's
weeks.
banned for 2 weeks.
Okay, I didn't want to do
But
this.
yeah, I feel like this discussion could have went a lot better. We all had some pretty good questions and ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I feel like we all did a pretty good job.
I feel like we did a good job of asking questions, but we didn't do a good job
I
of
think I could have been a better NL leader.
like I think we did a good job of
Slightly-
asking questions, but I don't
slightly
think we
off
did a
topic a
good
little
job of
Whoever
staying on
started the
task.
Hitler
Yeah,
thing.
we need to learn how to stay on task.
Who started that stupid?
Other than that, I think
But
we had some good questions though, some
What are you
really
talking
good
about?
questions.
Who started the Hitler thing?
yeah, no, he asked me a question and you started it.
I did not.
Yes, he did.
It did not. Shut up, you Irish. I didn't start. And
Boss me? Nah.
I just continued on whoever said it.
Okay. So
Oh, actually, yeah, it was Schwab.
Yeah, I just continued.
We're the one that said that he wasn't dead. The man's dead.
well no, I know
I did not care what
Cyanide
you said.
and then bullet. Done.
okay, I know he's dead, but I'm just saying I mean
He's a goober,
obviously
he's
because he
gone.
was born in
We
I
got
don't
shoved
even
into a vent.
I know he's gone, but there have been theories. I'm saying there have been theories
You
that
can't
he
fit wifey,
did
I
not. He
go.
escaped.
Name one
But
theory
he
that is
is-
true.
No.
He got shoved in the vent.
That's because it's a theory. No one knows if it's true or
Because
not.
it's not. Man's been dead for
Okay,
ever.
I'm
I'm
not
pretty sure they had the
disagreeing
bunker
that
locked
he's-
down
hey,
and there was no other
Spencer.
way to get out.
I'm not disagreeing with you that he's not dead.
He's
Of
not in
course he's dead.
Argentina.
I know
He's
that.
not in Argentina.
I know he's dead. It's the dude was born.
Even
over
either
so
either
long
way,
ago.
either way, if he did, he's dead from old age.
You'd be
Honestly.
100.
I know he's dead, but I'm saying there are theories that he did not kill himself.
I like how you can't. You're
I
not
mean-
allowed to have the name Hitler anymore.
Yeah, that was more than 100
He
years
said he
ago.
died in 1945, and he was
Yeah, that
born
was
in
more than
1889. He was born
Yeah.
in 1889.
I know he's dead, obviously.
Okay,
I'm just
we're-
saying there have
we're
been
not
theories
swamp.
about it. Okay.
Look at that sexy.
Okay. Well, we have to debrief again. So,
You did deep.
No, you two didn't. Me and Schwab did.
I had
in conclusion,
a
I
little bit.
think I think we
Debrief.
need to. We had good questions, but I think we need to stay on task more. Other than that, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think we should stay on task and not talk about Adolf Hitler, but man's dead. But yeah, I think we did ask good questions. I think we needed evidence because we didn't add any
Yeah.
evidence in.
No, that's false. I did add evidence.
What was it?
We whipped out the book, right?
But
Yeah,
yeah, we did.
numerous times
I
actually.
still think we need more than
And the
what we
one-
had.
And the one about Lazaro's mom abandoning her.
Well, yeah, but I think we needed more than what we had.
All right, well, I know I used evidence.
And Frank.
Stop. Or I punch you.
Okay. All right.
Now what would you debrief?
Signing off.
Is
No,
there really
Trevor has to
anything
debrief.
else that
Trevor.
we need to debrief?
Yeah, you have to
Debrief.
debrief. How do you feel like we did?
Pretty good. Still getting off topic, but
Is that it?
still pretty good.
So yeah.
All right.
Overall, I think we had good questions, and yeah.
This
All right.
was-
Signing out.
The
Pound
book
it.
thief.
Now I can
Find out next
see ya.
time on Total Drama.